What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Summer Career Mode. It's episode number 41. Hold your nerve, here we go. Biggest episode of the save so far, where we're going to play 4 of our remaining 5 league games and could be crowned champions if we win them all. Yeah, we're right now 1 point clear of Liverpool, better goal difference record, and most crucially have the game in hand as well on the back of our win over Everton. So today we'll have those games. Only one is at home, the other 3 are away from home, and we'll have the The Europa League semi-final against Napoli. First away in Naples, then at home in Berkshire, and I would say we're probably slight underdogs for that. We had an amazing season, 7 wins in a row in all competitions, but oh my goodness, it's going to be tough. Palace at home, we should win that, our first one today, but in the games to come, Brighton, Manchester United, Arsenal and Newcastle all away from home in the league, and a small amount of the FA Cup final against Chelsea to come in the season finale in the next one. So let's crack on. Our first game today, heading into this one, first of 6, it is massive. Crystal Palace at home, and again, right now, top of the table, and have the game in hand as well. What a chance to go 4 clear and destiny in our own hands. 4 wins in our final 5 games, and we'll be champions. Let's start off with one of those 4 here in our final league game in Berkshire this season. Come on, you Royals. Yeah, with so many games coming and little rest time. No Renato between now and the end of the season, of course, as well. Lots of rotation required between now and the finale. And yes! This is without a shadow of a doubt the easiest remaining game of the 5, and so you can't drop the ball in the first and the final home game of the campaign as well. Femi understands the assignment. 6 minutes in, Reading in front. Put your best foot forward and start off with the 3 points. Come on, need this. 1-0 up early. And this is why I said it briefly in the last episode. Like, even though we have the game in hand and we're top as well by a point, it still feels like, yes, we're probably slight favourites, but not by much. Not by much, because of the fixtures to come, because of Renato being down. That's a massive injury, considering his importance to the team. I mean, it's definitely, you know, in our own hands. Mathematically, that's the case, but it's not like we're massive favourites. As Nicholas Jackson rolls it through. Killian Phillips, what a save, Bennett! And Bindon, bravery, heads it behind for a corner. Bennett tips it onto the bar. This dude's unreal. I've had some good goalkeepers in this year's career mode, and good young goalkeepers too. He's one of the best, but nothing he can do about that. Just easy, too easy. Got straight inside me. I'm always so reluctant to press the circle button when there's a man coming into my area, because I just don't want to bring him down. And in the end, on that occasion, should have at least tried to put some sort of tackle in. Simple goal, poor goal. Palace with the leveller. 1-1, 23 minutes in. Bindum to Haynes. And now Aspria. Back to Gruev as we're trying to find an opening in this Palace defence here. He's on there. That's a deep cross, and Nibs did well to keep it in possession for us, but just can't find an opening at the moment. Brilliantly done. Brilliantly done. Oh. It's coming. It's coming. Oh, free header! Yes! Sorry, that was a bit loud. Come on! It was coming! Just recycling possession, looking for that opening. And it's Bond to Harvey. Did it in League One a couple of times. Now they've done it in our final league home game this year. Brilliant cross, free header. Harvey not going to miss. And from kickoff, Palace give it away. Okay. Hold on. Ball, keep going. Come with me. Okay, I'll take myself. Oh, what a save. Okay, alright. That's half time. Action-packed, leading by 1. Come on. Got that first leg in Naples on Thursday night, and honestly, man, like, I'm going to have some tired legs for that one. I need to bring off Amdouni at some point, because he's getting really tired out there. Top scorer in Europe for me this year, and that's going to go. We're going to need him out there for that one. Bond as well. I want to take him off at some point if possible too. I would like to play Harvey as well. Yasser. Oh, Esprit who goes down. That might be a straight red, you know. Wow, nothing really. It's lenient from the ref there. But can't afford to drop the 2 points from this leading position. Get a third goal and I think that will do it. As Amdouni says, Gaffer, I'll do it for us. And now you can take me off. Now you can take me off. Come on. Got to win this, man. Got to win. We won't get an easier game in the run-in. Got to make sure we hold on to this. I have a feeling that Liverpool might slip up between, well, now and the end of the season. So 3 wins might be enough. And you see there, with 10 to play, it's 1-1 at Anfield. And so as Bishop finds Dennis Shirkin, we should make it 4 and do. Fantastic finish by one of the steals of not just this career mode, but all of the career modes I've done in this year's FC. Dennis Shirkin, released by Sunderland at the start of Season 2. Not good enough for the Stadium of Light. He's become our starting left-back for all the years here in Berkshire. That's going to do it, and a statement made, and fingers crossed, touch wood, Everton hold on to the point there at Anfield in that Merseyside derby, because if that's the case, we're going even further clear and still having the game in hand as well, and it'll be our title to drop and bottle from there. Even so, final home game at League this season, and we'll hold on to a massive 3 points. Yep, here we go, moment of truth, cross your fingers, please, Sean. Yes, come on! Okay, so that means that now, what's the table now? Is it 5? Is it a 5 point? No, it's 3. I think it's 3. Oh, my maths is awful. I think it's 3. I think it's 3 with a game in hand. Is that right? It is indeed 3 with a game in hand, but because of the goal difference swing as well. Oh my goodness gracious me! And we play a day. Oh, they played before us. Sorry, they played before us. But even so, 3 with a game in hand plus the goal difference swing, and that means now. 3 wins and a draw. 3 wins and a draw. 10 points. We get 10 points from our final 4 games. We'll be champions. Again, really tough run in though. So golden chance, but we're not there yet. So keep it calm. 8 wins on the trot in all competitions. Best run of form of the season, and what a time to go into it. We'll do well to extend it in the following game. Yep, possibly one of the biggest games in club history. Thursday night. First ever European semi-final tie. Our away in the south of Italy taking on Napoli, who I would say are the favourites. Still going for the treble, but this I would say is the most difficult of the 3 to win now based on our domestic form. Napoli in the first leg. I'll just take a draw to go back to Berkshire with a tie in the balance and avoid defeat. Let's see if we can do that. Come on, you Royals. Speaking of Napoli, who saw the drama on transfer deadline day with Ivan Toney getting the move to the Saudi Pro League at the expense of Victor Osimhen, and then Napoli's response was to not register him for the Serie A. Incredible drama. I don't remember this sort of stuff happening when I was a youngster. This sort of chaos, if you will. But that was wild, absolutely wild. Osimhen pushing hard, and in the end, I guess you could say burning the bridges there with Napoli for good. As, Femi's passes cut out. But yeah, this is a phenomenal Napoli side. They've added to it with the likes of Giancarlo Inafio and Sanchez, who is, in my opinion, one of the best players you can buy in career mode. This is a really good team, and we'll do very well to knock them out here in the semis. Ben White wins a corner, and 29 minutes in as Dennis takes a tumble over the advertising hoardings. You can see early Napoli looking to show why they are favourites. Kvaratskhelia, the Georgians cross into Osimhen, who heads just over the bar. It's been a great first leg as of yet. Still tied at 0-0. 1 half chance for Napoli. We haven't really got going yet. Hold on. Oh, chance. Oh, it's the post. And then Inafio gets it over. We might not get a better chance in the entire game. And maybe even a tie. Giancarlo beaten for pace. And Femi just couldn't squeeze it in. Was it Giancarlo? I'm not sure, but Femi outpaced his man anyway. But just couldn't squeeze it between the sticks. 0-0 at the break. Such a tense first leg, as to be expected. Second half underway. And still deadlocked. But again, I said pre-game I would take this. Yes, it ends the winning run, although it extends our unbeaten streak. And oh, no. Osimhen blocked, and Bindon gets it away with this Napoli team. Such a great front three. Kvaratskhelia and Osimhen added to that with Brennan Johnson. That's a great flick, that. Anderson, off you go. I'm doing it. Go down, go down, go down. I don't know if it would have been a penalty, but at least we could have shouted for it. Did the VAR signal on the touchline? Go down, bro. There was slight contact there. Oh, but it doesn't matter because he heads in the corner. He said, I don't want to cheat my way to a penalty. I want to head in from a corner instead. Anderson to Amdouni, my top creator to my top scorer, and Reading head in front in Naples. Come on! Well, I have to say, that was not a great game, but it is one of the wins of the season. Going to Naples, shutting the door, and coming up big with a 1-0 scoreline to take back to Berkshire. It's only half time. We're not there yet. But, I tell you what, 90 minutes away from our first ever European final. And I wasn't really considering it much midway through the season, but I definitely am now. Treble? Hey, why not? We got a golden chance here. Come on. And just before that following game away against Brighton, Liverpool actually played the day before away at Stamford Bridge. So Chelsea, if you can do me a massive favour there and hold Liverpool, it's surely going to be all over. They're 3 points behind. They have to win because we've got the game in hand as well. So Chelsea, fingers crossed. Do us a favour, lads. No, Liverpool with the wins. To be fair, they've cut the gap. You've got to remember, it's 2 games in hand. It's 2 games in hand. So yeah, they've won big, but it's still ours to absolutely bottle from here. 4 games to go. Win 3 of them with champions. Let's start off with the first of the final 3 here. Brighton away on the South Coast with a chance to re-extend the gap back to 3 points again because of the goal difference swing. Really, even 2 wins, really, is probably going to be enough. So let's get 1 of those wins here away from home against Brighton and Hove Albion, who have been so impressive, haven't they, to start the season off with their draw against Arsenal on Saturday afternoon. Brighton, following game. Come on, you Royals. The reason why I feel so confident now is because it's not just the 2 games in hand, but the goal difference swing. You've got to remember that, the goal difference swing. I can't see Liverpool making that up, and that means that it's like an extra point on the board. So it kind of feels like now we're a point ahead and have 2 games in hand as well. It feels that way because of how superior the GD is. And so, yeah, from here, no, going to be eagle-rided like that. From here, it's a bit risky, but it's okay. From here, it's definitely ours to throw away. No doubt about that. Blimey, I did not think we'd be in this... Honestly, I did not think we'd be in this position at all. I genuinely thought at some point we're going to get caught up. At some point we're going to get found out. It's never happened. Never happened. It's... Oh, Harvey almost opened the scoring. I have to say, it's not been a great game. Bond. Espria. Nibs with the chip. Oh, it's absolutely sensational. Can you believe it? Final kick of the game, and he's channeled his inner Kai Havertz, chips it over the keeper with a sensational bit of technique, and Reading take a massive step towards the Premier League title, worked it from left to right, Espria to Nibs, dinks it over the font, and Reading have won it with the final kick of the game. In seasons like this, these moments just seem to happen more frequently. The Premier League title within touching distance courtesy of one of the OGs. What a walk-off winner! Keeper might not have been as far off his line as Verbruggen was, but even so, sensational technique. And it's true, man, if you've been watching me for a while, you and I always used to chip the ball, but it's a lot harder to execute now. And I should say, I've mentioned before, rightfully so. Rightfully so, because it's such a difficult technique. But when it comes off, it's glorious, and what a way to do it. Right, so close to the Premier League title, but before we dive into the following final 3 games, let's just jump into this one, man. As we try and extend the winning run to double digits. Napoli in the second leg. We hold a 1-goal advantage and a clean sheet tonight. Just like our last 2 games, will send us into our first ever European final and keep these treble dreams alive. But you know that Napoli will be looking for a better performance than the reverse fixture. If they're to overcome the deficit, they'll certainly need that. Goodness gracious. The nerves heading in to the final games. going for this treble is unbelievable. Napoli in the second leg. Let's make that European final. Come on, you Royals. It's obviously always so hard to keep your eyes on the prize and not get distracted when you're within touching distance of your goal, but it really is just the best way to get there, you know, just to not think about the end result, but the next task, you know, what's the next task? And when you've done all those tasks in order, eventually you get that goal without even remembering that you're going for that goal. So as Bennett makes a good save on Victor Osimhen earlier. That's the thing, man. That's the thing. We're in touching distance of our first ever European final, but next task, what's that? Keep a clean sheet tonight, make it through. We're in touching distance of the Premier League. What's the next task? Win the next Premier League game. We've got an FA Cup final to come. Don't worry about it. We're not there yet. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Just focus on the task at hand. But Napoli already, literally in 9 minutes, looking better than they did in the entire 90 in Italy, because they know what's at stake now. They must score, otherwise they are out. Oh, no. I thought it was going to go. Osimhen, Brennan Johnson! I mean, and you can see with him going straight to pick the ball up, the urgency. 17 minutes in, they've looked better in the opening 20 of this game than they did for the entirety of the first leg. They've got to go for it. They were passive in the first leg, but tonight, going out with everything they've got. That'll do it for the half, and Napoli came out all guns blazing, and Reading brought a stick to the gunfight. We have not got going yet. Napoli have got the goal. 1-1 on aggregate, and as things stand, they've got all the momentum. Got to turn on in the second half, otherwise they're going to turn this tie on its head. Corner. Reading, 57 minutes in. Better start to the second half here as we started to gain a bit of ground, gain a bit of territory, and look to get the leveller on the night and restore the lead on aggregate. Headed away. It'll drop to Nils. You know he can shoot. Bends one. Straight at David Raya. Half an hour to play. I think we're going extra time. It's been a... Oh, what a save, Bennett. Tough old night. And really, I mean, Napoli have been the better team. No doubt about it. I'm not going to try and deny it as... Oh, Keats. And who's just gone down there? Is that the captain? Oh, my goodness gracious me. He does look in pain as well. I need him up as well because he's playing everyone on side right now. But is he going to get up? Is he going to get up? Get up, skipper. Get up. Yeah, he's back up. He's back to his feet. But oh my goodness, that's the last thing we need. Captain going down with 18 to play, and as things stand, going to extra time. Bring him off or ask him to soldier on? I think with the pace that front three have got, Johnson, Kvaratskhelia and Osimhen, let's be honest here, playing the high line we do, that's asking for danger, keeping Binden on, but I don't think it's going to matter. Victor Osimhen finds space and drills it in. Might be turning into a villain in real life for Napoli fans, but he's their hero tonight. Finds a little opening, and to be honest, I'm not surprised this has happened. It's been all Napoli for the game. Quick little ball inside, crisp finish, Napoli leading Reading. Turned it on its head, and they've been on it from the first whistle. And I just have not had the chances. Their defense has been so strong. This is it. Oh, for fire. Oh, and that's what I was worried about. Binden playing a high line. Beaten by Danny Olmo. Kvaratskhelia dispossessed by Reggie Bond, but it's not enough time. He's worked it in. It's Martin. It's Ian Martin. It's Olmo. Saved by Bennett. Bond can't clear. Olmo through to Sanchez. Napoli are through to the Europa League final, and Reading have choked. From a goal up at the end of the first leg to losing 3-0 in the second at home. Oh, it's a disaster class from the Royals. Napoli through to the Europa League final. I've absolutely bottled it tonight. Absolutely bottled it. Treble dreams ended in Berkshire. I mean, I called them the favourites heading into the semi-final tie. We've been beaten by a better team. But, yeah, I mean, I often say this, it's like, it's not always about the result, but the manner of the result. Like, had we lost the first leg 1-0, no one's going to be gutted come the end of this game. No one's going to be gutted at the end of this tie. But it's the fact we won 1-0 and didn't give Napoli a chance in the first leg and then got thrashed in the second. That's what hurts. Not going out, but the way we went out. And let's find out how bad that injury is for the captain. Please just be a bruise. Please just be a bruise. No! 3-month injury and he's done for the season as Tyler is out for the rest of the campaign. So we'll miss the final 3 league games. Hopefully we won't need them to fall apart, man, because again, all we really need, realistically, is just, I'd say, the 1 more win in the final 3. We can get it in the next one at Old Trafford, but it also missed the FA Cup final against Chelsea as well. Tyler, like Renato, done for the season with the broken toe. Can't let that loss now see us spiral and bottle a domestic double. Come on, let's turn it round. Oh yeah, and before that game at Old Trafford as well, Liverpool actually played the day before, so if they are held, 2 days before even, if they're held on Friday night by Wolves, then that's it. Not held. If they lose at Molineux, it's it. It's done. It's over. It's definitely over because of the goal difference swing. So fingers crossed. No, they won. So they're going to push us all the way. They've cut it back to goal difference with, what's the scoreline? 2-0 win. But again, because of the goal difference swing, we're still firmly in front. It feels like an extra point. With that being the case, really, I mean, all we need is 1 win. 1 win in 3, and we should still be Premier League champions. We can basically wrap up the title here at Old Trafford. Manchester United, who have had a really poor season by their aspirations, taking them on at Old Trafford for a win again, basically, because of the golden swing, basically sees us win the Premier League titles. Let's put that big 3-0 drum into the back of our mind and say, guys, it's still been an amazing season regardless. Now let's wrap up our first ever Premier League title. Manchester United away at Old Trafford. Come on, you Royals. When you've had such a devastating loss, I mean, it can be really hard to pick yourself up from that. And, you know, everyone knows the feeling of going into a battle, if you will, or a challenge, an endeavour, whatever it may be to you. And feeling confident, and then just getting absolutely destroyed. And we're not just talking about football here. It sucks. Like, it absolutely sucks when it happens. As Femi Aziz is denied by Onana, but what you've got to remind yourself come the end of it is this. It's not the only thing at stake. There are other things you've got to focus on as well. So when it's happened, when you've had that big blow, when you've had that big loss, just take the lessons, pick yourself up, move on to the next one. And that is so hard to do. I'm making it sound simple. It's really not. I understand that. I definitely do. But it's just what you've got to do. It's just what you've got to do. Refocus, recalibrate, move on to the next thing. Europa League's gone. Treble dreams have died. Absolutely gutted. I've choked it. What do? Don't wallow in the self-pity. No. Pick yourself up, move on to the next one, and take the lessons you learned from the loss into your next battle. The lessons I learned from Thursday night were playing for all to see. Gotta get some chances. We had none in that second leg. None whatsoever. Maybe 1/2 chance, that's it. And two, get a bit tighter, yeah? Defend a little bit better. Awful in that second leg. The embarrassing thing is, it could have been worse than 3. Yes! And tonight, or today, if we apply those lessons and apply those lessons into this battle, we will come through with the win. Tighten up defensively, so far we're doing that. Get some chances, so far we're doing that. And we've taken one as well. I'm doing it with the opener, and as things stand, half an hour away from the title. 17 and 33, averaging just over 1 in every 2 games. He has had a phenomenal second year at the Medeski. And a big reason why this title is going to be ours come the full-time whistle. Okay, mathematically, not technically, but really, as Anderson has to take it on early. And Onana makes the save. He had a clear run, but because he was starting to get tired and isn't the quickest anyway, I thought, take it on early. He's got 91 long shots now, worth a go, but Onana with the save. But again, this is so much better than Thursday night. We've done both of the things we needed to as Onana makes the save there. Better defensively, haven't given Manchester United a sniff, and we've had chances going forward. And it not being for Onana, we'd be leading by 2 or 3 goals here. It's ours to throw away from here. The title within our grasp. Rasmus trying to get around O'Shea. Not going to give him a sniff though. Smothering Manchester United. Not giving him a sniff. Can you find space to shoot? I doubt it. He's offside. Hey, he's offside. He's offside. Called that. Much better. Defensively, much better. Like I said, it sucks when you've had that loss. It sucks when you've been embarrassed. It sucks when you've been thrashed. But you got to take the lessons and move on. Just move on. And we've done that. And because of that... Oh, brilliant ball. We're going to be... Oh, great save, Onana. Basically... Oh! Premier League champions. 2 to play, but we're basically there. Last chance, cross in, Haynes away, CJ heads on, and that is that. And the final whistle rings out, and Reading have done it. They've responded to the big blow by winning their first ever Premier League title. We know mathematically, technically, it's not over yet. Because of the goal difference swing, it is over. Liverpool need to win on the final day, and we'll need to lose the final 2 games, and there to be a massive goal difference swing for us to not win the championship now. It's basically over. Reading are Premier League champions. Let's get the point we need in the penultimate game of the season, and we'll end on that. Reading have done it. Yes, our final game today, the penultimate game of this season, Arsenal away in North London, who they themselves are trying to sneak into 5th with 2 to play and can go 5th with a win. So they're not going to roll over and let us get the result we need to officially be crowned champions tonight, but that is what I want. A point in North London will mathematically confirm it, and I want it done heading into the final game of this season. Final game today though, Arsenal away in North London, where again, avoid defeat and we are Premier League champions. Come on, you Royals. Tired legs out there, and I'll rest everyone for the final day. If we do get the job done tonight, which I expect we will. I expect we will. We've won 7 on the trot in the league. And that Napoli defeat, clearly just a blip after the big win at Old Trafford. And I think we'll lift the title tonight as well. Because obviously our final game is also away from home, so... As Harvey's given space to shoot, it'll drop to Anderson, who belts one, only to be denied himself. But yeah, I think we'll lift the title tonight if we do avoid defeat. And I feel confident. I feel confident. And of course, with no Binden out there tonight, it means that if we do end up lifting the trophy, the man will get his hands on it. Reggie Bond, first time in the save. I do wish, like, I don't know if you guys agree with me here, but like trophy animations, they're basically the same each time, I believe. Apart from like maybe like one variation. I've only seen it for when the Charity Shield is won, but you know, the reactions are a bit more subdued. But I wish that trophy could be like passed around. It's the only person that ever holds it is the good save Bennett, is the captain. I'd like to see it be passed around a few times, you know. Oh, what a cross as Lee Kang in turns in from close range. But maybe we won't be lifting the trophy tonight. Arsenal will go 5th with a win. Like I said, not going to let us get a result here, and they've got in front. Half an hour to go. Boys are gassed out there. I'd like to take off Amdouni because he's just out of energy. I'd have to take off Anderson in a minute. I'd like to take off Bond, but I want him to lift the trophy, so I can't take him off. But to be fair, if we go 2-0 down, I definitely will take him off because we won't be lifting the trophy tonight. But even so, it's been a tough one. Arsenal know we're energy depleted. Nothing at stake. And look at Anderson, he's done. So tired, so many games to come. We've ran out of steam really towards the end of the season. Odegaard makes it 2, Arsenal going 5th, and Reading's way for the title will go to the final day mathematically. We know it's basically in the bag, but we won't be lifting it tonight. Yes, whilst we know the Premier League title is basically ours, we won't be lifting it tonight in North London after our first Premier League loss in a while, but by the worst collapse of all time, not just in Premier League history, but in football history, we will lift it on the final day because of the goal difference swing. Still 3 points clear heading into the final game. We know it's ours, and we'll lift it in the next one. Unless. Can you imagine? Come on now. That's unbelievable. Have a great day, guys. Much love to you all, and I will see you for the season finale where we'll, surely lift that Premier League title on the final day, and we'll have the FA Cup final against Chelsea going for a domestic double and back-to-back FA Cups to wrap up what has been, even after bottling the treble, a fantastic 3rd year in the top flight. Have a fantastic day, guys. Much love to you all, and I'll see you for the season finale going for our first ever domestic double very soon.